Hello, Saving the Day tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 2 with me, BlueAnkylo, and our friend Slade there on the side. So, in between episodes, I spent just a minute making sure the inventory was managed. Sarah and Kazan have new rods, and Chester has a lance, but I'm holding onto a spear for opportunities to do ranged attacks. Other than that, there's not much new. I sort of reorganized the mithril a little bit and the mythical herbs. And you might notice that the video for the screen is a little bit brighter. I'd accidentally had a sort of a blurring effect on the game accidentally, so things should look a little bit brighter and nicer. And I'm happy with it anyway, so we're gonna roll with this for a while. Slight change. So, you know, the soldiers told us not to leave town. Wow, the Gallum guards weren't really doing a very good job. No one's allowed to leave till we conquer Grand Seal. That's right, let's try the old left a package behind trick. It worked on the Grand Seal guards, right? Yeah, totally legit. Yeah, it's very important. Just let us go by. Oh, you're gonna deliver it. Quick! Stab him in the back when he gets close. You? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's on to us, guys. We're not spies. They captured us trying to save Howl from them murdering him. How could we be spies if we were in our own lands and they, like, attacked us? Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to kill them all. So, I think most of these enemies... Oh, that's good. They're gonna kill Slade immediately. So, oof, ouch. That's a rough start to this. Let's see, I think we get our first healer unit on this battle. Enemy healer. So we've seen the mage before. I'm sure he has magic. I forgot to show, but you can actually test exactly what spells they had. I thought of this after the last battle. They only have access to Blaze 1, so grouping your team up doesn't really matter. He doesn't have Blaze level 2 for AoE. And then finally, this is, I believe, the boss unit, who has heal level 1, sure. Alright. And if you want to look at the stats and stuff, you go crazy. Alright, Kazan, so how's our levels? I mean, Slade just joined, he's level 5. His attack isn't great at the moment, and it's kind of because he's got a stupid little knife thing. But, you know, believe in him, he'll get better. Just give him a chance. Is there anybody going to be able to get to us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe? I think they can move 7 or 8. We'll keep him in the 30% land effect, and we'll see how that works. We'll just do a little blaze to, weaken him a little bit. Loosen him up. Just a little baby fire. Just lit his hoof on fire a little bit. Alright, Chester, now you're with this mighty lance. You might even just kill him, but let's see how he's doing with the lance. Ah, not quite good. So that might be perfect for Slade to get a little kill in. And Slade usually goes quite quickly. He's quite agile. Come on, buddy. 3 damage. Bingo! Alright. So yeah, just stick with Slade. I know early on he seems a little bit weak, but just give him some time. Just give him some time. I think I'll move him into the forest, keep that land effect, and start healing up. I expect Sarah will get heal level 2 pretty soon, which heals the same amount of life, but it has a bit of range to it, which is quite nice. I would almost be happy if the enemy knight sort of charges us right now on his own. Okay. So in this situation, I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep the team together. Don't split the party. It's a bad idea. I could have attacked, with the spear, but it wouldn't have really helped much because then all the enemies would have attacked Chester down there, and none of my party would have been able to get close enough to really help. Rather, better to drag him up here, let him attack Chester. I don't know why he picked Chester there. Should have hit the mage probably if he was smart. I'm gonna block just in case the Axeman dude could hit Kazan. I'm gonna block it with the healer. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that because I want Sarah to be able to heal Chester. Change my mind. You know, I'm the one playing the game. I'm allowed to change my mind. All right, too much indecisiveness caused me to miss. That's my fault. Now I'm worried about not even finishing this guy off. So I'm gonna move Jaha in the way. Chester's gonna be hurting. I think maybe the AI decided, hey, all three of us can attack Chester, so let's all gang up on him. I'm pretty sure the idea is on ouch difficulty. The AI is supposed to be smarter, but you know, it's difficult to say what the difference is exactly. So we do not have heal level 2, so we're unable to heal Chester. Maybe we can smack this guy a little bit with our mighty rod. It's not very good. Buying new weapons for your healers doesn't really do much. I mean, we gotta level up, so I mean, that's awesome, but... And then they didn't hit Chester with the third guy. The third one decided the squishy rat was more tempting. Alright, this is gonna start to get bad. We're gonna have to be careful here. Now that's a good job, Blue. You miss your first attack and then you get a counter afterwards. That's nice. So I expect the trouble is this guy's gonna go pretty soon with a 12 agility. In fact, it's kind of a miracle that Blue is going before him. So I have to try to kill him so he doesn't attack Kazan or Sarah. Oh, critical, and we still didn't kill him. That's disappointment. Chester. The archer will probably go fairly soon again as well. Chester's one of the few with damage on him. Yeah, if I could kill this knight before he gets attacked, that's probably the best course. Good work, buddy. You deserve that level up. Now, we gotta keep Slade alive. And that's the biggest trick here. I might actually just spend a level 2 spell, a little bit more MP. But this should let Slade finish it off, rather than just doing 6 damage and not having a guaranteed kill. Jaha, Yaha. Finishing off that mage would be pretty awesome too. Oh yeah, good work, Jaha. It's like my team knew that I needed a little bit of help this round, and they're all really chipping in. I'm worried that the archer's gonna, like, murder Slade. Come on, you gotta kill this guy. Good. That's 2 kills for Slade already. Looking pretty good for him. I mean, I'm kind of setting him up, but... Oh, they're still picking on Chester. Now, Chester has more defense, I think. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling the archer wasn't going to do too much to him. You could math it out. I'll maybe demonstrate. 15 attack versus 13 defense isn't going to do much. Probably between 1 and 3 damage on average, something like that. You can just keep healing. I was going to maybe have her attack, but she'll get more experience for doing this, I think. Well, I know. Chester, I have to say, is off to a really good start on this playthrough. I mean, if I haven't really mentioned it, the stats are random. There's no rule that says any one character will get good stats. They sort of have different growth chances. And some characters do have a better chance of getting a +2 or a +3 on a level up. But there's no character that will always get a +3 or something. So, you know, if you've got bad luck, You might not get a lot of MP growth on a sorcerer or whatever, and he won't end up very good. But they tend to average out pretty well. So certain characters will end up strong eventually if they have a good overall growth. Generally. You know, it's sort of average stuff. It generally works out. What I'm trying to say is, on any given playthrough, your best character might not be the same as my best character. So just in case there's people in the comments that are like, oh, BlueAnkylo, how come you don't use Screech? Screech is awesome. It might be because he was awesome for you, or she was awesome for you. Doesn't necessarily mean she'll be awesome for me. That's what I'm trying to say. Of course, there is also some truth to saying the game isn't that hard anyway, and you could win with any party, so maybe just pick the party you enjoy. Whether it's personalities or role-playing, or maybe you really like archers or something, so you just bring all the archers. Not that you need to, but just because you can. I'm gonna leave Blue right here, actually. Try to get him healed up. Oh, I miscounted. I thought one more would have been fine. Let's not do that. And you also can't force attack an ally. In case you're trying to do that. Okay, Chester's got lots of mobility. We'll put him on the left side. Anybody comes at us through the middle, we should be fine. Sort of keep Slade a little bit back. Sort of draw them in with the frontliners. And clean up with the rest. I mostly want to make sure Blue gets healed up, though. Yeah, come on up. He actually could have hit Slade. Kind of underestimated his movement, but Jaha is perfectly acceptable target. If you could somehow trick enemy fighters to attack your warrior every time, that would be the greatest strat. Well, maybe not the greatest strategy, but it would really be a good strategy. I would give you an A. Alright, Chester, who goes quick and has lots of mobility, always seems to get a good hit in. Kazan's already got to level up. I'm not going to have him attack. Let me just check. The clerics, the dark clerics often have a surprisingly high attack power. So don't open yourself up to one of their hits necessarily. Because they might just surprise you by how strong they are. There we go, Slade is working his way up. Just feeding him some nice easy kills is all. We'll go this way. I think that the Dark Cleric is like the boss for this one. So once we kill him, it's probably end of the battle. I'm not... Like, you remember the last battle, we won it a little bit early because of shenanigans. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to happen again if we kill this guy. But if he's going to leave himself open, we might as well. Ah, not quite enough. Alright, Blue. I think... No, we won't do enough damage. No, I didn't think so. Oh, the mage finally uses a spell, but it should only do 6. Not terribly scary, unless you're a small turtle monster. Hahaha, Chester. So good. And then Yaha. Should I call him Yaha or Jaha? Yaha kind of makes it sound like I'm laughing. Well, seeing as they grouped up. So you might be thinking, Blue, I thought you said Kazan wasn't good. I might have said that, right? Maybe he's got a bad spell choice. Well, the thing is, early on, Blaze seems pretty good. But compared to Frost, or Freeze, and Bolt, it's actually the weakest of the 3 elemental damage type spells. It does the least damage and has the smallest range and area of effect. Bolt tends to have a really large AoE and does a ton of damage, although you might learn at a higher level. Freeze generally has a longer range at least, but Blaze, pretty short range, low damage. Low MP as well, so that's a nice balance. Oh, this should clean it up. I was kind of planning on having Sarah get another healing, but not bad. Slade got 2 levels up in one fight. I'm happy with that. That catches him right up with the party now. Now, his stats might still be a little bit behind. Let's have a quick look. Attack 17 and 12. Actually, look at that compared to Chester. Chester's is better because he has a new weapon. But other than his brand new weapon, it's pretty much close. Very, very similar. Same movement. You know, that's... Well, the HP is behind, I guess, but... That's not bad, that's not bad. It's got more defense than I do. Gotta give him credit for that. Okay, in we go. Oh no. We're too late. At least there's still time to shop. That's the same knife as he has. No new weapons. Oh man, the music is so sad. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention as well. The deal section. There's probably nothing in it right now. But later on in the game, certain enemies will drop items, or that is to say, when you kill them, they will try to give an item to the person that killed them. But if their inventory is full, it goes to the deal section and you have to buy it. So it costs you a little bit more money than if you just got it automatically. And sometimes some deals will just show up. They tend to be magic items, and they tend to cost a lot, but they might be valuable or worth checking on into. Well, isn't that nice? They destroyed the cages. And they let the animals out. Well, the Gallum soldiers can't be all bad, right? Except for all of the murdered guards. Oh hey, it's one of the random animals. Oh, yourself. We will totally name him. Well, I know what his name is supposed to be, and nothing comes to mind, so I forgot you got to name this guy. His name is supposed to be Tort. Unless I'm totally mixing names up from different games, but I'm like 99% sure. Besides, he's kind of cute, right? You know, one thing I should have done, there's a code you can put at the title screen that lets you rename all the characters. I should have just renamed them all with not capital letters, so they don't look ridiculous. Well, I knew what his class was anyway, even if that wasn't supposed to be his name. Oh well. Well, he'll follow me around. So, we do have a new character. I hate to break it to you, but he's not going to stick around for very long. He's got amazing defense, though, at the moment. Just don't pay attention to his HP. One casting of Blaze, or Blaze 2 at least, would kill him. But against physical attacks, he's pretty good. He is also our first character that does not use weapons. So the only attack boost he will get is from levels up. So that's something to keep in mind. What else is there to do around here? The port is kind of empty. Well, at least there's happy music over here. Totally! I guess it's a good idea to be out fishing. Hey, it's a boat! What a nice looking boat. Let me just check some stuff out up here. Oh look, a quick chicken! How would I have guessed that there might be an item back here? The quick chicken, these are pretty rare. Try not to waste them. I think this one gives you... The running pimento adds movement, the quick chicken adds agility. So the quick chicken isn't that amazing, but it's better than nothing. Now, the buff items like that, they can add between 2 and 4 to a stat. So the power wine can add 2 to 4 attack power. The quick chicken can add 2 to 4 agility. It's random, so if you were playing it basically under any circumstance, you would probably... I don't think there's anything down here, just showing you what's up. Any circumstance that you might use it, you should probably save before. If you get a 2, reload, try again until you get a 4. Because the difference between +2 and +4 is pretty significant. +4 permanently is really good. +2 permanently is, well, it's maybe 1 or 2 levels up at best. Looks like no one's at school. I don't think you can see what Sir Astral was doing, unfortunately. Anything else for me to check out? I guess we should check in with our mother, right? Well, let's save the game. At least they didn't kill the priest, right? In case I haven't made it clear, level 20 for promotions this time around. The first game was level 10, but level 20 now. You do hit level 10 pretty quick. In fact, we could already grind up to level 10 if we wanted to. So being promoted this early in the game wouldn't really make any sense. Okay. Well, half of the grown-ups are dead now, little boy. Little punk. Yeah, you know, showing up and killing everyone. It's pretty rude. Something bad. Something bad for sure. Oh, hi, Mom. At least you're alive. I can't do that. I'm a hero now. Well, actually, I'm not a hero yet. I'm technically... Let's get this right. I'm a swordman. Sorry. Sword boy. One day, we might be a hero, though. Alright, well... Well, I thought so too, but I can't answer that. Apparently their king went a little crazy. So quiet. Bad stuff. Mr. Lemon's here. Oh no, he's the one that kicked our butt the first time we met him. Passed away. Looks like they killed all our guards. Now, to be fair, I've probably killed at least a dozen... Yeah, at least 12 of the Gallum guards. Too many G's. So it's not like they were the only ones. It's not like we're the only ones losing soldiers, you know. Anyway, we're gonna take a cut here, and in the next episode, we're gonna head into the castle and try to figure out what's happening and maybe why we've been invaded. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. Little reminder every now and then, if you're enjoying the series, I'd appreciate the occasional like or comment. Makes me feel good, and it helps other people find the videos. See you guys next time.